मेरी काली कलूटी के नखरे बड़े मेरी काली कलूटी के नखरे बड़े.
What? That was a brief look at the 1970s guide on how to impress a girl. Number 1. Just roast her? Check. Make fun of how she looks? Check. Call her stupid names? Check. That should do the trick. When a Honey Singh song seems like it was written by Shakespeare in front of your song, you know you have a problem. But I guess that was the 70s, a different time, a different era. Let's break this down. Indians have been obsessed with fair skin for centuries. ये वही obsession है जो हर हिंदी मूवी हीरो को हर हिंदी मूवी हीरोइन के साथ होता है. But the question is, how long will we let this obsession rule over us? Media and society have been telling us from a very young age that being dark is inferior. And you can see this in multiple facets of our life. Number 1, Lingo. Now these might seem like harmless sayings to you, but often the message is subliminal. You can see it in the types of comparisons we make. Brown skin is often compared to wheat or gehu. White skin, on the other hand, is compared to the moon. And you can tell which one is more special. And this messaging is not uncommon in English as well. And we get a double dose of it in India with English and Hindi. And we've taken it to the next level with our songs. Bollywood में white skin पे गाने इतने common है जितना Canada में पंजाबी. The number of songs on white skin are endless compared to the number of songs on brown skin. We have songs like Kala Chashma, Hasina Gori Gori, Chori Chori O Gori, Gori Gori, Chittiya Kalaya. I mean, who is so specifically racist that they don't care about face, looks, but race? Specifically white race. And when they see a white race, their mind goes. But my favorite song out of this list is Hasina Gori Gori. And you'll know why when you watch this. Lion King plus Bollywood wasn't the crossover we deserved, but the one we needed. Now let's take a look at point number 2. We've all seen funny matrimonial ads online with demands of a bride who's slim, fair, educated, rich, and of the same caste. Sometimes they'll even mention that they'll allow them to work after marriage. Wow, truly role models. Basically, they're looking for a human version of Siri who'll cook and clean for them. You must have heard of Maslow's hierarchy of needs. This is India's matrimony of needs. You can tell what state we are at right now. But things are changing very quickly. But for now, let's take a look at some viral matrimonial videos.
We are London's sophisticated family looking for an adjusting bride for our only son. The girl should be willing to sever all ties with her past. Any trace of previous identity will not be encouraged. Being a modern family with a positive outlook, we believe you should look at the future.
ये इंसान इतनी weirdly क्यों बात कर रहा है कि जैसे मैट्रिमोनियल ऐड नहीं किडनैपिंग ऐड है. I think इसको बनना था किडनैपर पर पेरेंटल प्रेशर के आगे इंजीनियर बन गया. Till now you might have heard about lot of stigmas, but I guarantee you not about this one.
I want a wife to have a colorful personality. I have all good habits. I want to marry engineer, but electrical engineer not appreciated due to social stigma.
इससे पता चलता है कुछ लोग कितना भी पढ़ लें दिमाग कभी नहीं आएगा. मुझे नहीं पता था इंजीनियर्स में भी कास्ट सिस्टम होता है. Everyone, hashtag electrical engineers need love too. Now let's get to something recent, and it's time I address the elephant in the room: Indian matchmaking. If you made a show about educated rich brats who are completely ignorant, misogynistic, and still think it's the 1970s, you would get Indian matchmaking. It's like Tiger King on steroids, but we're the ones behind the cages. Cages built by society. This show has brought a spotlight on the existing misogyny and prejudice that exists against dark skin in India. And the reality is, fair skin continues to be the gold standard among matrimonial ads and arranged marriages. So it's no coincidence that India's biggest matrimonial website, Shady.com, had a filter which allowed people to search for partners on the basis of the color of their skin. I mean, are they trying to find a partner or buy a second-hand car? I mean, no, at least the car would be allowed to go outside the house. After receiving a lot of backlash online about the filter, Shady.com has now removed the filter and said that the filter was not serving any purpose. Regardless, the mere existence of a filter like that is a huge telltale sign about India's self-hating social construct and prejudice against dark and brown skin. And with that, point number 3. The number of ads promoting fairness creams in India keeps rising, and so do the number of celebrities being attached to these brands. From Shah Rukh Khan to Deepika Padukone to Priyanka Chopra to Virat Kohli, everyone has endorsed a fairness cream at some point of time. And in some of these ads, the messaging has been very problematic. From not getting love due to dark skin, not getting a job, to being more confident just because of a lighter skin. These ads are crazy. Well, what's the reason celebrities choose to be in these ads? The reason is India buys a shitload of these creams. The Indian fairness cream market was reported to be worth rupees 3,000 crore in 2019. And skin lightening products made up half of India's skincare market, according to a report by WHO. And the report says skin lightening is one of the fastest growing industries worldwide and is estimated to be worth $31.2 billion by 2024. That amount of money and power is the reason why you see so many celebrities doing these ads. Imagine if your work, love and friendship was all dictated by the color of skin, and your favorite star said you could change all that by applying a cream. You would be applying that cream too. But what's changing? The Black Lives Matter movement has taken the whole world by a storm and is forcing people, corporations and society at large to confront racism, colorism and racist practices. Brands are having to relook their communications, policies, procedures from a racial lens so that it's fair for all. In light of this movement in India, on 25th June, Unilever decided to rebrand its famous Fair and Lovely line to Glow and Lovely. On that note, today I've decided to rebrand my middle finger. From now on, I'm going to call it my thumb. So when you see me do this, remember it's a thumbs up. So thumbs up everyone. Sure, this is a great step and a step towards the right direction by a company whose products rule the market and are synonymous with fair skin in India. But is it enough? If everyone starts calling water wine, does it turn into wine? Maybe it does, but that's for us to decide. Sure, this is a great step against discrimination against brown skin. But for real change to happen, you and I need to change the mindset at a macro level. The government is doing its part and has taken huge steps to stop this fixation with white skin. In February of this year, government proposed to amend the Drugs and Magic Remedies Act in order to put a ban on ads that promote fair skin. And violators of this act would get a rupees 50 lakh fine or imprisonment for up to 5 years. But we need to do much more on our part. The next time you see someone saying something mildly racist or something about someone's complexion, call them out. I know it's tough, but it has to be done. And our celebrities and influencers also need to be more responsible. They can't say that they support the Black Lives Movement and then star in ads which say their life was changed by skin lightening products. That's like saying you're a vegetarian but you love chicken. You can't do both at the same time. This can't be done in real life. It's going to be hard to break the cycle of prejudice that has been fueled and popularized over centuries. But anything can happen if we work together. And the bottom line is, ignorance is not bliss. And instead of being obsessed with fair skin, why don't we treat people fairly? Give this video a thumbs up if you liked it and help this video reach 1,000 likes. Until next time.